Three, two, one.
Hello and welcome to the 6 o'clock news. My name is Thor, but not complaining.
And I'm Ron Burgundy.
And welcome to your 6 o'clock news.
Recently, the government has been making the push to help the community with homeless shelters. And now to Jackson with the latest news on education. People have been learning by using the internet, which makes life easier and faster. Now back to you, Ron. The houses surprisingly look the same as 100 years ago, but now with more technology, and we will also probably be living in the same areas that we do now. There has been a recent spike in jobs that have to deal with technology, but most manual labor jobs are getting lost to by robots.
And now Zach with the goods and services portion of the news.
Thanks, Thor. And now you would not believe how many families are outside doing activities like walking, throwing a ball, or jogging. Back to you, Thor.
Thanks, Zach. And now to John with the leisure and activities.
Thanks, Thor. And now some of the activities people are doing for fun are swimming, bike riding, jogging, or just walking.
Thanks, John. Now, will society be more family-oriented? Matt has the answer for us.
Thanks, Thor. And now people are actually going to the store, surprisingly, to get things.
How has food changed in the last 100 years? Let's go to Jack and find out.
Thanks, Thor. And now to the food. People are actually going to the store and asking for waiters or waitresses instead of robots.
Hello and welcome back to your 6 o'clock news. I am Thor, but not complaining, and this is my co-anchor,
Ron Burgundy.
Statistics show that over the past 10 years, grass is getting 45.698625% weaker. As shown in this clip, this is a small patch of grass that is blowing over way farther than grass 10 years ago. Contrary to popular anti-humanity predictions, companies are working to make stronger grass to prevent lawns from losing their luster. Despite all the organizations being created to preserve animals, there are still species that have had to evolve and interbreed to survive. Since 2017, the wolf and the western lowland gorilla have had to interbreed. They call this new species Primatheus caninozoa. Local people have been calling it Harambe's revenge. And now to Dave with the latest trends in style. Statistics show that this new trend in style is the most popular trend since the rise of sock gloves back in 2054. It is a band around the arm to stem blood flow to the arms. It is a way of supporting those with physical disabilities and syndromes in the arms. As you may know, in the past 20 years, global warming has reversed, causing global temperatures to drop by a bewildering 3 degrees, causing polar ice caps to seemingly shoot up out of the water. Polar bears have recently been known to attack people on the shores of northern Canada and Greenland. This has caused people to react in a shockingly nice way. There are shelters being built for them to be made as pets. And now we hand over the last part of today's 6 o'clock news to Cassandra Rain.
Thanks, Thor, but not complaining. Let's talk about world peace. With the decrease of hate around the world, there has been a decrease in war. With the abolishment of the terrorist group ISIS 25 years ago, the world has been a safer place. We've been keeping an eye on the feisty leader of North Korea, Kim Jong-un III, because he's been trying to avenge his fallen grandfather who died by trying to make a nuclear bomb. This is all because of the increase in positivity on the internet and social media. It's all about giving it back and paying forward. In space exploration news, there's been a booming increase, and it's not because of competition, it's to discover. We recently made a habitat on Mars, and people from all different origins are living together in peace and taking their culture into consideration. How awesome! Let's talk about our health. There's been a drop of the amount of people living with mental and physical diseases. Scientists around the world have dedicated their time to curing diseases like cancer and Alzheimer's. There's been a decreased rate in people living with depression and anxiety. People have become kinder and less judgmental than the people 100 years ago. Unemployment rates have decreased to a whopping 0.67%. That's less than 1%. Way to go, labor force. We've seen a great disbursement of wealth over the last 15 years. The upper class no longer exists. Everyone is on the same class level. That makes for a great society, am I right? There has been a decrease in world poverty and hunger. Go humanity!
Thanks for watching. I'm Thor, but not complaining.
And I'm Ron Burgundy.
And this was your 6 o'clock news.